Hello guys, we're in Glen Etive and it's a massive crowd today. We've got Moffat Mountains Adventures. You've seen Robert with us a few times. Really good channel, check it out. We've got, do you want to say what it is again?
Go into the wild with Steve.
Go into the wild with Steve. He's just set up his channel, but it looks really good. And we know who this is. Assassin.
Yeah, I'm intruding.
This is the lightest pack, I think. I've got 11.5, they've got about 12ish, 12ish. David's not filming, so he's got the advantage, you see. But we'll see on the way up. We're doing the Corbett today.
Today for the moon, then it was going to start clearing any cloud was going to lift.
So hey guys, so you cross over this bridge and there's some wonderful dipping pools along Glen Etive, so if you like cold water dipping, that's where to go. Earlier on I was dipping in a little pool that's quite an Instagrammy one, along the Sisters Road towards Glencoe. I might be showing footage of that, I'm not sure, it was really good though. But yeah, there's two ways up this Corbett actually. We've taken the 3.5 route up, 3.5 route down. There's a 1.6 mile route up the other way too, where you go along a track and then you cut up steep for those of you who want a shorter distance, but all of the routes are pathless. I've never done this Corbett before, that's just off of my research, so looking forward to it. There is also another Corbett, I think it's that one or that one, which I might be tempted to do tomorrow when we're back down. Shh, I've not said anything to anyone yet. Now you say that's an 11 kilogram rucksack, but I feel like that's less than 11. You've not measured it though. Oi, hello.
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 Off we go.
Off we go. That's not the peak, it goes further. We've gone the wrong way already, guys. We forgot that there was a bridge crossing. Luckily there is a bridge crossing because we didn't think there was. Some nice dipping pools down that way. Look at that, guys! That looks freaking awesome, man. I am so going in that tomorrow. I'm so going in. I didn't bring a towel, but I'll just have to use my my hoodie to dry myself. Oh my god. These guys couldn't be arsed to come down and see that. I like my cold dipping. I don't care if I'm holding people back. I'm going in tomorrow. Aye. We all know who's swimming tomorrow night when we come back down. Anyone joining?
You sit underneath the waterfall there. Sit underneath.
I'm going to do that tomorrow. I'm going to do both. We're starting the Corbettness now. Pathless, this high grass and bog. Yeah, right up through that little groove. It's relentless, guys. Absolutely. Hey. Hello. We're going.
Aiming for that tree.
We're aiming for that tree, and my knees are killing me.
No.
I've gone for white peach. This is the only occasion when I'm suffering that I take Red Bulls, guys. Look at that. Wow. The views. Okay, so the next part is that. Yeah. You can hear they've all got their little mini drones that fly out and come back that you can take out your pocket. It's very handy. I can't be bothered taking my drone out of my bag, guys, because it's in the middle of my bag, so I'd rather not, but I'm going to show you the views anyway. The lazy way. Oh, I nearly spilt my Red Bull down my top. I need to get one of them, to be honest. I need to invest. But yeah, David's having his crisps. And next is that bugger. It's beautiful. Look at the lump. I've set off first, guys, because I don't want to hold them back. I can't go at my old pace because of my knee, so I've got to take it easy. It's sunny and I'm getting burned, and I need sun cream. Oh, stay protected. I can see the summit now. It's actually not too far away. Not too bad. 2 miles, maybe. A bit less. Look at that, guys. Nice pitch over there. How are you looking over? So the hills. Back to Ranachmoor. Sona Crease. Glen, whatever you call it. I don't know what you call it. Stob Dubh. Look at that! Woo! How amazing is that? Hey, David! Look at the views! Bidian! It's Bidian! Big Bidian, the biggest one in Glencoe! Aye! Well, then we've got Stob, whatever you call it, I don't care anyway, let's keep going. Dewey! Right behind me! Ah, stunning this!
Corbett, where's the vein?
Is my face red yet? Hey, is the face red?
Ah.
Yeah, no, it's quite a Spider-Man one. You get one there, and then you get your hands, and then you spring yourself in, and then it's on your knee, and then pop.
And a solo on.
Aye, well, I wasn't camping, it was just a partner day, yeah.
So I went back just a bit.
The water is laughing.
Whoa!
Aye, that's what I'm on about. Look at that. Woo. Water. You can't pretty much actually swim in that. Well, that is the summit there. So we just decided to take our times because I've been taking way less rest breaks than I like to these days. I don't know if I think my microphone. Guys, we've got a descent and then a steep pull. Right guys, we've just come down from there. Might be a bit shaky so because I'm rushing, but we've got Stob Dubh and its ridge there. I'm going to be quick. All the Ben Starave lot. Beautiful that. Ben Starave itself in the distance. Stunning. And we can still hear them. Yeah. Yeah. It's scrambly. Scrambly. I hear voices. Do you see people? Is this the top already? What a pleasant surprise! We're at the top! That was not expected, honestly. That was actually a lot easier than I thought it would be. What do you think? That was a lot easier than we thought it would be. Yeah. Right, let's find the pitch. Crook and Munro's in the distance. Ben Starave right on the right. People on the summit. Skirn and Ulich. Look at that, guys. Oh, can't wait to get up here. Right, so.
Oh no. So I want my feet.
It's hard
feet.
To get a pitch for a Durstanex mid up here.
Which I brought.
And the Scarp one.
Yeah.
I knew the Scarp one would be challenging anyway, which is why I asked this one to bring my Acto, which I'd lent to him, but he didn't bring it.
Oh.
No, because anyways.
The problem with this ground is it's basically rock covered in moss.
Yeah.
So that you
But it's not the worst.
pegs in properly.
It's not the worst peggy ground I've had recently, anyway. But it's bad. Now that is how we test if we pitch somewhere. Well guys, I'm not gonna lie, I had a bit of a hard time finding somewhere to put my tent and struggling with the peds, but so I didn't do much vlogging, I didn't do a time lapse to put the tent up. I'm not even gonna tell you, the scarp one took about, you guess how long it took to find a pitch and pitch it. Actually, how long it took to pitch and then how long it took to find a pitch. You guess. I'm not going to tell you. Anyways, we've done it. My knee's really sore, but yeah, I'm going to get some food. I'm hungry, haven't eaten anything. We've got the Red Label Solo Scarp Ultra is mine. We've got the MSR. We've got Durston X Mid over here. So, Durston. David's gone off somewhere. That's his sleeping system in here. Thermarest, 3-season bag. Quite nice. Got an interesting setup in Robert's tent as well with his sleeping system. Cup of tea. I need to get myself a cup of tea on, man. I'm too busy occupied. Are you cold?
No. No.
Oh, okay.
No, yeah, anyway.
Oh, you've got one of these little gas.
Outside adventures.
Oh, it's cold, isn't it? Right, everyone's getting their teas on. Should I get my tea on? My tea is boiling. It's starting. I've got foot cramp big time. It's boiling. No. Ah. Whoa. It's going. That was it. So I've got PJ tips. So I'm pouring my tea. Who's that? That's a feel, isn't it?
Can't do it, gloves. Hello.
Hello.
Brew with a view.
Brew with a view.
Brew with a view.
What have you been doing?
Just making a brew. It's freezing and that wind's picking up. Really, it's cold now.
Yeah,
Gloves
I'm staying in my tent for a
are
while.
on. Yeah, not blame you.
I've been faffing so much with the tent, I don't want to be out of it right now. Soto. It's a little stove I use. New can of gas actually. I find that it struggles when I've got a half can of gas. I think that's what most stoves struggle, when you've only got a half can of glass left. So it's got its little pocket, and the gas has its little lid, and that needs a little dry out. So I usually just get a bit of toilet paper because sometimes I'm impatient and I just want to pack it away. And then stick everything that needs to go in, so it's out the way. Yes. Cheers. Cheers! David having his brew. Freezing his butt off. Got the other tents over here, looking out to the Ben Star of 5. Down to Etive. I've not had a look over there to see the views for a while. What are they like? Just had the drone up a few times and I'm cold. It's like -6 feels to get to -9 feels tonight in the breeze, which I'm currently standing right in with no gloves on. Well, I do have gloves, but I didn't bring them. The inside of my knees hurting. I just hope that doesn't hurt tomorrow. Wow, look at the lighting behind me right now. Let me show you. I'll zoom you right in. Hello. Look at that. Isn't that ace? The wind has stopped. Amazing. And behind me, yeah, we've got Loch Etive, Starav, tents. I'm shivering. Honestly, shivering. Whew. Okay, I'm going to catch you in a bit, guys. I'm going to get a picture of that, actually.
never used to like the rent, I went like,
Hey guys, so I'm gonna call it a night and say good night to yous, and stick a night lapse on. It's freezing cold. I don't know how Stephen and Robert have been up at the summit now for like half an hour in the freezing wind. Actually, they've been out their tents for an hour. My knee's still sore, bending on the medial side, but maybe I'm being melodramatic. I have had that pain in the past. I used to get it when I was hill running and at the end of hill runs, and then it would usually go away within 3 to 4 days. I hope it's just that, fingers crossed, and I don't have to take 3 or 4 weeks off hiking, which I really hope won't be the case. I should have really stopped hiking at the last summit, because that's when it set off. I shouldn't have kept hiking with it. It was silly to. But anyway, hopefully this rest will do it good. I'll take some ibuprofen before I go to bed, and I'll take some in the morning. And yeah, so gonna stick a night lapse up and hopefully capture some northern lights for you guys. And I'll see you in the tent with my phone, maybe. Otherwise, I will see you in the morning. Let's go and say hi to David though. Let's see how he's getting on. That's the tent in the background. I don't know if you can see that. David! It's even just walking normally is agony right now. How are you getting on?
Oh, yeah.
Are you comfy?
Sick of that wind, is freezing.
It is freezing. I don't know how they're doing it.
Well, they've got big thermal gear on. And,
Well, I've got a thermal puffer, but I don't have the thermal bottoms like they do.
yeah.
I could have a second layer on, but I don't.
No, it's just too cold.
Nice and quiet in here.
I'm in the tent. Out the wind, in my sleeping bag. Happy days.
Good night. They've got their lights on in their tents. Check it out, guys. Don't know if you can see it. I've not got you on raw, just on auto, so it's going to be a lot darker than it would if I had you on raw. The moon is out, but it's behind the clouds, and I'll see you in the morning. We're in the tent. Oh, I've got no internet, so I'll be going to sleep. Sleep. Bye. Well, good morning, guys. I've just got out the tent. It's 10 to 5. Sunrise is at 5:30. And you know what? To be honest, I think I'm going to set an alarm for 5:30 and have another peep. And if it's nothing special, I'm going to sleep till 7. Because I've seen there's a massive chunk of cloud where the sun's supposed to rise from. Everything else is clear. And to be honest, I'm quite happy because I'd quite like a bit more sleep. It's been a windy night. The reason I've stayed up is because I've been stressed out about the pain in my knee. It's not an unfamiliar pain, I've just not had that pain come on. As I'd said the other day, I think I'd mentioned, since I used to do 20 mile hill run days and it used to go away after a few days, but it's like a 9 out of 10, which is not good when you need to walk down the hill
So yeah. I had tried yesterday for us to take the 1.6 mil option up, which was a Steve Fallon route, which was no different to me, to be honest, rather than the 3.6 mil route up, and then to take the 3.6 mil route down tomorrow, which is today. But well, the others wanted to do it on day 1 and day 2. I just kind of wish that we hadn't, because I knew myself that I wouldn't manage. Anyway, I've done it now, and I hope I've not caused myself a few weeks off. Let's just hope it's a few days, fingers crossed. It's not even any of my injuries, it's another pain. I just can't believe it. So I've been up emotionally because of that most of the night, and I had to get up during the night to put the cross poles on because the tent was just too noisy without them, and now it's silent. And I've decided that I'm going to take up Tart Tent's suggestion where they could send me the nylon outer if I send them the Ultra back, because I'm just not getting on with the Ultra, you know. And there's so many holes in it now, it's like if I was ever to sell it, it wouldn't sell. And for me, a 4-season tent shouldn't be this faffy. The holes were caused because of rolling it up on the grass, and that shouldn't be the case with a 4-season tent. I do know the benefits you get with the Ultra material, but I think they don't outweigh, they're just not, there's too many cons to have them. So I really appreciate Tarp Tent for, I'm being honest, obviously it's an honest review for the tent. Appreciate Tarp Tent for sending me the nylon outer. I hope I don't have to pay any shipments. I'll have to find out. Because I quite like to keep the tent. I love the tent. It's just the noise because of the material sometimes with certain things, which then turns it into a faff because you have to whittle about with it. It takes ages to put up in certain conditions, which shouldn't be the case for a 4-season tent, in my opinion. I'm quite used to just sticking the tent up and getting on with it. I love it. Once it's up, I absolutely love it. Like, I love it right now. It's just the setting up process. One thing I will miss about it is the sound. The noise, I think, when you're in this tent is so much more, as long as you get all the bits that, make noise and twingle on the material tied up and out the way, which takes time. I think it's quite a quiet tent and wind. Really comfortable, smart, looks nice to photograph. So all these reasons I wish I could keep it, because it's also a more durable material, despite for winds, not for usage as I've discovered, because compared to the nylon, this material doesn't flex, so the guy lines and all the adjustments will never weaken, whereas with the nylon, where most tents you'd have to go out and adjust or whatever, which I'm already used to be honest, but it's quite nice to have that extra benefit. Also, it's 300 grams lighter, so it's a very light tent. Without the crossing poles, it's 1.4. I think the nylon one is 1.6 perhaps, or 1.7. I'm still kind of making my mind up, but I think, to be honest, it's just the amount of holes I've had so far, and it's only been 2 months. I'm just worried about using it. Once it's up. Bomb shelter, It's just, there's a few things that outweigh the pros that I can't handle. I don't mind the pack size, that's alright. I got used to that. I mean, listen, there's no noise. I mean, it's disgusting 38 out there. No noise. Turns itself into a solo and acto, which the nylon does too. But yeah, oh yeah, the material, it doesn't soak any water in, so I'm going to have a dry tent to pack up, which for me, I'm going to live in my van by July. That was really handy. It was one of the main reasons I got it. Because drying out a tent in a van is an absolute nightmare, especially when you use it a lot. So I've tried my best to try and get on with it, with the hopes to keeping it. Well, that's how it is anyway. I'm going to relax a bit longer, guys, and then I'll get a coffee on after that. I'll see you in a bit. That's me putting the stuff away, guys. Packed up. I'm gonna have my coffee after I've put the tent away. Yep. We'll haul it now. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, good, no wind. That's what I need. Oh, it's still stuck in its pole sleeve. Shit. Get it blown away. What?
That in your mind there with your son on his fully iced up.
I was iced up too. So that's us packed up, ready to go, guys. Everything was left clear, and I've got David's rucksack on because it weighs like a day sack. Mine's about 3 kilograms heavier, maybe 2 or 3. My knee's quite bad. I've taken ibuprofen. Yo guys! Sorry I didn't see this view on the way up. My ITV has not started yet. Sorry, if you guys have been following for ages, you're probably thinking she's crazy, she needs to take care of herself. I'm sorry. I know, and hopefully this was a lucky one-off that I got away with it and I can hike next week again. If not, I will promise I'll take 2-3 weeks off because I don't want to end up crippled again. Okay, so we're going to go down that now. From there, and I'll see you at the car.
That was nice. Oh, it's a good idea to bring the microphone with me as well. We're actually ahead of Robert and Stephen, I think. But it turns out my knee seems, it's up. See now, it's agony, going up. But I've got no pain going straight or down. It must be just too much. I did too much. Too much in one go. Look at that. And it's just my body telling me. My body's just been telling me, Ev, we've had enough. And I hope that's all it is. Anyway, I feel a bit happier that I was able to walk back with no pain. But my knee is really bad. But knees are a funny thing, a really funny thing. I was even in agony just bending and stretching it in my tent last night. And one of the reasons I never slept was because I was just up all night thinking about how painful it's going to be and worrying that I'm going to cause myself a 8-month injury, which I've been suffering now with these things for 2 years. Anyway, well, I think it's time maybe to sign out with you guys. And I'll see you in the next one. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it wasn't too long. Probably wasn't, because I didn't do much to camera apart from a long 8-minute talk now and again. So make sure you like and subscribe and leave a comment for me, guys. Tell me what you've got to say. Oh, quickly, Achilles isn't sore, quadricep tendinosus isn't sore, and hip impingement isn't sore. Despite I bashed my hip 4 days ago, falling off my bed, and I have a bruised hip, but nothing of that hurts, except from something else hurts. Okay, I was actually supposed to be signing off and I went off on a rant. So this is why, I'm going off on one again, this is why I minimised myself to 3 miles maximum, and that was 3.6 miles. So I know I went overboard, and that's why. And it actually started hurting exactly at 3 miles, which was a joke. So I know I went a bit too far with it, a bit too pushed myself. I really want to get past 3 miles with approaches to cams. I'm stuck at 3. I can't jog yet, but I think things will improve. Maybe a bit more, a year or 2. I feel faith, I feel positive that it will. I'm quite happy that I got back safely this time as well. So I'm really happy with that. Anyway, love you and leave you guys. I look forward to hear what you get to say. And yeah, that's the car there. And I'll see you in the next one. And I love you all. All the best.